Empower Network world, YouTube world. Today, class, kids, I want to teach you about paradigms and that you can have a paradigm shift. We are getting towards the end of the year, right? Big goal setter. And I like the phrase, when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. And my husband reminded me of that because I teach him that all the time. And he said it the other day, and it's kind of funny how if you keep listening to the same thing all the time, you definitely can become that. You know, you start thinking differently if you're saying different things to yourself. So I want you to talk to yourself in different ways. And when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at may change. So I want to give you a really, really good example. And I want you also to think about things that you want to change in your life and how to look at them differently. It could be a relationship, it could be your job, it could be anything. Let me give an example of a job. Some people don't like their job. I think it's like 85% of the people in the United States don't like their job. That's a pretty high number. So if you looked at it differently as a place where, I like to say, grow where you are planted, or there might be another reason why you're there for that particular time or season in your life, and I do like to say seasons because things change. So this is a season for my husband to be where he is, in a factory, and a lot of times these people that he's working with need him because he's positive. He can be a very positive influence, and he really speaks from his heart. So if he sees somebody working really hard, as he did the other day, he acknowledged to the person, wow, you know, I know you're doing this for your family. You really are so strong. I know that you're not happy here, but you always are, you know, pitching in when people need you. You don't complain. You are working a lot of overtime hours for your family. He's got a couple kids. And this man literally teared up. I mean, he visibly was touched by my husband's acknowledgement, because I'm pretty sure no one ever acknowledges him. I'm sure that at home, he comes home, it's no time to make the donuts, life goes on, you know, the kids are playing, you know, maybe they're making dinner, whatever, but people do not often get recognized for what they do. But anyway, when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. So when my husband is not happy there, he likes to do those kinds of things where it takes focus off of himself, and now he's focusing on someone else. So now he understands how important his role is for the length of time that he's going to be there. One great example I like to give you is the FedEx sign. The FedEx trucks. You see them everywhere in the United States, right? They're always going, and I think they became even more famous when Runaway Bride, she jumped on the FedEx truck when she was running away from one of her weddings, and the guy said, I don't know where she's going, but she'll be there within 24 or by 11 or something, by 24 hours or by 11 o'clock tomorrow morning. So the FedEx sign, on the end of the sign, there's an arrow. Nobody ever really sees the arrow. So just think about this. The FedEx sign is like purple and blue and orange. And in the orange, between the E and the X, is an arrow. And I'm trying to do my hands, but I'm going to show you right now because I have one in my hands. But if you have never seen it before, when I show this to you, you now will see the FedEx truck, and you are going to see the arrow, which you have never seen before. So here is the FedEx sign. I'm hoping that you can see this great. And if you look, I'm hoping that you can see that. Between the E and the X is an arrow. You've never seen it before, but you're seeing it now. So when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. And this is what's called a paradigm shift. So you can do this for yourself in many, many ways. And it's really good and important for you to say, what do I want to change? And how, you know, can I change that? But this is a great example of what you see every day that you never saw. There's lots of things within us that we never saw that are inside of us. We know they're in there, and it's time for us to let them get out. We've got a few days left in the end of the year, and then we can start creating our goals for 2013, but I'd like you to look at 2013 now. Again, Gail Kendig with empowernetwork.com/P.I.N.K, P-I-N-K. Powerfully influencing using nuggets of knowledge. I hope I didn't talk too long today. But anyway, I will see you tomorrow. Bye.